I am telling you right now, this is what happened. The ambassador was the guy who made the deal. We gave weapons to the Salafis, which is Al-Qaeda. We gave them the weapons in the revolution for Libya. We wanted them back. We wanted to make sure that, the hand, that never got out. The deal went bad. They killed the ambassador, burned everything down, and this White House is covering. I'm telling you, that's what happened. I'll be shocked if that's not what happened. It explains everything. It explains why the CIA was over there. It explains why he didn't have any protective detail. It explains why he was over on September 11th all by himself in a very dangerous area. It explains why they are now saying it's an Al-Qaeda affiliated group. What does that mean, Al-Qaeda affiliated group? Have you noticed this? There's two reasons for them saying it. First of all, they spent a whole week celebrating how they killed Osama bin Laden, and Al-Qaeda is done.
Well, Al-Qaeda is a franchise, and some of them are owned and operated cells. Yeah. Others are just franchises, and I think this was an Al-Qaeda franchise.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Pat, but it's
not a wholly owned subsidiary.
Not a wholly owned subsidiary.
Yeah, I think it's like KFC and Taco Bell. Sometimes they're separate, but occasionally they're kind of together
one together
in the same restaurant.
But it's still PepsiCo.
Yes, all
right.
PepsiCo.
Okay, got it.
Right.
All right. So we have to find PepsiCo. All right. So they're saying this is an Al-Qaeda affiliated group. Well, we know who it is because the Libyans, they chased them out. They know who they are. They're the Salafis. Who are the Salafis? The Salafis are the ones the Muslim Brotherhood are currently trying to bring into their tent. See, what the Muslim Brotherhood is, there's two schools of thought. And so progressivism is everywhere, and it is in the radical Islam world. The Muslim Brotherhood are the progressives of the radical extremists. They say, don't take it through bloodshed. We can take it through the court systems. We can take it through law. We can take it through culture. It's going to take us a little longer, but that's how we're going to do it. And they're doing it through what's called the OIC. It is the caliphate. The caliphate is already there, and it's already through the United Nations. So they're doing it through the OIC, and the Salafis, which are more of the kind of the Mahmoud Ahmadinejad kind of mentality of just let's wash the world in blood. This is the home of the blind sheik, the Salafis. The Salafis are saying to the Muslim Brotherhood, you guys are crazy. We can't be involved with Western way of life at all. Destroy it. Kill them all. And the Muslim Brotherhood is reaching out saying, no, listen, we can win this way. And so they're trying to co-opt the Salafis. This is why the Muslim Brotherhood is pushing. The Muslim Brotherhood and the Salafis don't usually get along. But why is the Muslim Brotherhood pushing for the release of the blind sheik? Quote, as a gift from the American people to the people of Egypt in celebration of their revolution or their Arab Spring. That's the way they're presenting it. And Morsi, the president of Egypt, has come out and said, we can get this for you. We can get the blind sheik back. And that's his number one priority with the United States, is to get the blind sheik back. Why? Because he wants to be able to say to the Salafis, we have them. Follow us. We have them. So who was it that attacked? It wasn't an Al-Qaeda affiliated group. It was the Salafis. The Salafis gave birth to Al-Qaeda. Everybody who was in Al-Qaeda, Salafi. Okay. What did the president know, and when did he know it? This is Benghazi Gate. Whether this is going to be a trial for a sitting president or a trial of the last president and administration, it will be a trial. Because it is dirty to the core. But I want you to hear what Time magazine now has done to the Salafis. Now, do you have any idea who the Salafis are? I mean, I think you're pretty a general idea, not really good guys. How does Time magazine, the editor, describe them? Listen.
We have a great piece by Bobby Ghosh, who's been on here before, about the rise of the Salafis in the Middle East.
Stop. This is really important. We have a great important piece on the rise of the Salafis. If it is a true piece about the rise of the Salafis, then this is a very anti-Obama piece, because that means the same group that gave birth to Al-Qaeda is just being called something else. But they are growing in influence and power in the Middle East, which means everything that this president has done, his whole philosophy on the Middle East to keep you safe and to crush Al-Qaeda, has failed, because Time magazine has a wonderful article on the rise of the Salafis.
The Tea Party of Muslim democracy.
Stop. He calls them the Tea Party of the Muslim democracy. Here's my question.
Wow.
Usually Time magazine refers to the Tea Party as an Al-Qaeda organization, that we are nothing but terrorists that want to bring down the world, we want to collapse everything, we hate children, we hate people, and we're all dangerous and armed. So, is he describing the Tea Party here inaccurately to give an accurate description of the Salafis, or is he now going against what he has always said about the Tea Party and describing them in his world inaccurately to be able to soften the image of the Al-Qaeda people? Which one is it? Is he playing a compliment to the Salafis or to the Tea Party? Is he trying to say, see, these guys used to be crazy, but they're not crazy. I mean, these guys are the Tea Party. They're getting together, and they're getting together in the streets, and they're making it happen through, democracy and elections, and they've got some real plans, and they're doing some great stuff out on the streets. Or is he saying they're dangerous? Which one is it? Because I don't know. I can't keep track on how they view the Tea Party when it works. When it works to their advantage to cleanse someone like the Muslim Brotherhood or the Salafis or Al Qaeda, anybody involved in Muslim extremists, when they want to cleanse somebody, they'll use Ronald Reagan. They'll use the Tea. They'll use anybody. But they don't usually. They usually don't do that. Usually they are trying to destroy the image of the Tea Party. Or are they doing both? By trying to make them look peaceful and friendly, and then when they turn out to be violent, they say, yeah, they were just exactly like the Tea Party.
They'd have it both ways like that. They would.